As most of our clients are aware, Microsoft has recently transitioned to the new Commerce Experience platform. This change comes with new purchasing terms, commitments, and a price increase. We've had lots of our partners reach out to us with questions, so we decided to hop on here and hopefully get these answered for you. My name is Morgan, and today I have April with me, who is our Microsoft expert here at Skycoms Solutions.
That use of the word expert is pretty liberal, though I do have very great distributors that provide me lots of information and ask all of my questions regardless of how repetitive they are. So I've got quite a bit of information to share. We're going to try to get it out in an organized manner today.
Awesome. And I know you've been spending lots of times on webinars and training videos for all this. So hopefully we can pass along this information for you guys and you can stay up to date. So I know I just mentioned that there's going to be a price increase. April, what sort of price increase can our clients expect?
We're going to see about a 17 to 20% increase depending on the term that the client picks. Our annual terms the price increase has not taken effect, so I'm not seeing that yet, but I do expect to see it within the next month or two. But by this point, all of our clients will be locked into our terms. So those details will be emailed to you individually.
And when can we expect this all to take place?
This is effective as of March 1st, 2022.
Super, and why does this feel so rushed?
Unfortunately, I think there was a bit of pushback on Microsoft when we first started this. The plan was this was supposed to take place in October. October is when Microsoft usually makes all of their changes. And in the US, October is when all of this came into effect. In Canada, we were pushed back a little bit. We actually just got most of our price information the second week of February.
We have definitely been fighting to get these prices for you guys, but Microsoft is a US company and they have been dealing with those first. And as soon as they came out, we did send out emails to our clients to help keep you guys all up to date, but we did want to do this video as well just to keep you guys informed. So what are the actions Skycoms is taking to handle the change to NCE?
Well, as I'm sure most of our clients already know, they've received an email from me. I have shown them what their prices did look like before this new program took place and what their options are moving forward. For some of our customers who were already on annual, it's less of a change for them. It's basically their billing terms were changed to March instead of whenever throughout the year they would have been billed, and they will receive a credit for the remainder of the year that they did not use.
And I guess we should probably break down what those sorts of plans are. So what sort of options do our clients have in terms of plans and terms to move forward?
The two main plans are annual payment with an annual commitment. So you pay everything up front. Those are your licenses for the year. If you would like to add licenses during this term, they will be prorated to line up with your renewal date. The second option would be monthly with a monthly commitment. However, this term does come with a premium. This is the most expensive option, but does provide the most flexibility. There is a third option. This is only right now offered to our managed clients, where you can pay monthly but lock into an annual term. Some of the new changes with this new commerce experience locks us as the reseller into an annual term, regardless of how our clients pay. So if we have a client that is not managed and chooses to go elsewhere, we will have to pay that for the remainder of the year.
Yeah, so what would you say our recommended is for our managed clients to go to?
Our recommended for the managed clients is to go with the monthly renewal and annual commitment. And it is also an option to kind of split that and buy most of their licenses on the annual commitment with the monthly cost, and then a small percentage for especially companies that fluctuate as a monthly to monthly, just to give them a little bit of flexibility, but still kind of leverage that better price.
So like April mentioned, there are different options that you can choose for flexibility. Examples that you might want to have a little bit more flexibility and pay the premium month-to-month term would be if you have seasonal staff. We've got a lot of accounting firms as clients, and I know tax season gets busy. They hire some staff for a few months. You wouldn't probably want to lock in for a full annual term for that license. So the best option would probably be to pay monthly with annual for your full-time staff, and then for your seasonal staff to do the month-to-month.
Yes, I agree. I know that sometimes gets a bit complicated for some people, so they would rather just stick to one term, but it's definitely an option that we're providing for our clients.
Yeah, for sure. So with that being said, can you reduce seats during an existing contract?
No, you cannot. You are tied into whatever contract you signed, either month to month or annual. When you add licenses, I think I mentioned earlier, it will be prorated. So it will be added for, say there's 6 months left of your term, you will be billed for that 6 months, or you'll be locked in for 6 months if you pay monthly. But if you wanted to downgrade, we would just remove the user from that license. So it is floating in your account and it is ready to be applied to the user if you onboard somebody else within that term. We are going to be setting up a system. So every February, our clients have the opportunity to review how many seats they currently have, and then we can make those adjustments as needed for the following term.
For sure. Well, I think that answers a lot of our partners' questions, which is awesome. But is there going to be anything new coming out from Microsoft or anything else we can expect? Any big surprises?
Microsoft is always releasing new updates. We're seeing them continuously. We actually noticed a lot of changes in the last couple of years over the pandemic, Microsoft trying to make things easier for our clients. This is kind of why I think that we're seeing this change to begin with. They're trying to catch up, bring all the prices up to kind of accommodate what they've already put in place. I do expect to see more add-on features being included in the main licenses. That has been a theme where we're seeing more of these things, like Azure Active Directory is now included and Defender's included in a lot of our plans. So I believe that we're going to see more of that over the next couple of years.
Okay, well, that's great. I really appreciate you coming on and helping everyone answer all the questions. And like April said, things are still up in the air and might change. So just stay tuned, and thank you guys so much for being patient with us while we try to sort through all this Microsoft and help get you guys up to date.